Hey guys! Hello! Happy Friday and welcome to Haunted But True Story Time, where the stories are true but the characters are family, and friends. You guys. If you're new to my page, please hit that subscribe button in the corner of this video, right down there, in the corner of this video, and also hit that bell button so you can be notified when I go live or drop a video. Also, if you're a part of the replay gang, please don't forget to close the door like some of your family members do when they in here. Please don't forget to close the door. And if you would like to be included in story time, you can send your tips through Super Thanks. That's the $ with the heart around it below this video. And thanks in advance. Now, to speak to everybody that is actually on live that did not close my door. Hey, Regina. Hey, Trucker. Are we driving or are we parked today, Trucker? Let me know. Hey, Janaza. Yes, you finally caught alive. Yes, yes. Hi Kay, glad to see you made it, love. Hey Jasmine, hey John. Oh, look at you, girl. Loving the beats, loving the waist beats, bitch. Hold on, y'all. Goodness, I'm so sorry, y'all. That was too. Asia, that girl, she told me I sent her to peek. Um, they trying to watch the movie though. Hey Jasmine, hey Wasted by Jai, hey Strawberry, hey Pamela, not twice removed. Girl, if you don't join the family and get you a matching t-shirt like everybody else, Hey sweetie, I'm gonna charge your ass for a door. You keep drop kicking my damn doors around here. Hey Ty, hey Evelyn Lovebug. Okay, you driving, Trucker? Okay, so only touch your phone to tip your auntie, Trucker. That's it. That's it. Everything else, you can't touch the phone for. But to tip your auntie, you can touch the phone, okay? Hey, Miss D, you been missing, girl. Where you been? We been missing you. I'm glad to see you made it back home, bitch. We left the lights on for you so you can make it back to the house. We're glad to see you made it back home. Yes, I'm gonna need you guys to thumb up the live. We're gonna start this creepy but true horror story time in 4 minutes. So this is the time where you get your cakes, your snacks, your pies, your cookies, your twisties, your wine glasses, shot glasses, cigarettes, your fish, your pizza, your chicken, whatever you got to eat. Bring all that around your device so you don't have to get up and move, okay? Then you take some Capri Suns and some fucking animal crackers to your coochie critters in the room and give it to them. Put it on SpongeBob, close the door. They shouldn't bother you. I'm going to hold y'all probably 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. So just give your little coochie critters enough stuff so they don't have to come in and be like, Mama, Mama. Just get them what they need, okay? That's how we do it. Just get them what they need, okay? Now, to everybody that is new to my page and would like to know how you can be included in these creepy but true story times, there are 3 ways you can be included in these story times, okay? Now, the first way you can be included in story time is by becoming a member. Becoming a member. Now, that is a membership, but the cheapest membership that I have is $1.99 a month. So that ain't cutting into your blunt change, your lashes money, none of that stuff. Your baby ice cream truck cheese ain't cutting into none of that, okay? Like none of that. Ain't cutting into none of that, okay? $1.99 is the smallest package I have. There are other packages, but the smallest one is $1.99 to join the fam, okay? Now, the second way you can be included in story time is by any tip over $10 will automatically get you put in story time. Okay, can I get my Okay, can I get it up there so I can post it? You can send that tip through Cash App to whichever, however. The only difference is the one with the Cash App come with a little shit talking to the last person that tip, but it's all in fun because that's what we do. We family. We talk shit and we have fun doing it. So, okay. And the last and final way you can be included in story time is by becoming Biggest Tipper. Biggest Tipper starts at $35, and whoever comes over them and whoever has the biggest tip at the end of the night will be included in 3 stories. 3 back-to-back story times. 3 stories where you might be the character of the story. And yeah, that's how it's gonna go. So now you know there are 3 ways that you can be a part of story time. Thank you, Miss D. So Miss D said since she been gone for a minute and y'all been rocking these tips, she said let her come on in and plant her feet because ain't nobody gonna step on them. So no, don't talk about me, D. High five, high five. Yes, come on in, come on in. Let me see. Kay, where are you? I promise you. Where's Nino? Where's Tay Tay? Where is everybody? Thank you, Kay. So Kay just posted that information. That is the Cash App information, just in case you would like to send your tip through Cash App. That's the Cash App information. So we're about to get ready to start this story time in 1 minute. Hurry up, get everything you need. I hope y'all stopped and got y'all auntie tip money, because I don't do this shit for free. But the story times are gonna be good tonight, you guys. I went through all the stories. I went through a lot of the stories to find one to go with what I had going on. Hello, Sookie, you late? To type it out, auntie, my bad. It's okay, Kay. Thank you. Yes, so I have a story and I had to dig and find. I went through a lot of stories just to find this one. No, I haven't heard from Nakia. She may pop up tonight. I haven't heard from her though. So, yeah, like I said, one of these stories tonight is inspired by Five Nights at Freddy, since it came out today. Yes, one of these stories is kind of related to that. So, we're about to get ready to start this story time. It is 7:40 where I am, whatever the fuck 40 wherever you are. We're about to get ready to start, so I'm gonna need you guys to give me those thumbs, give me those thumbs, give me those thumbs. Yes, 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 give me those thumbs, give me those thumbs. Yes, come on, give it them thumbs so we can start this creepy but true horror story for you guys. Because y'all know they be creepy. So give me them thumbs so we can start story time, guys. Come on, give me the thumbs. I need a thumbs up of the live and a thumbs in the chat. And if I have to call you out individually, I will. I will. Hey, Dion! Yes, give it a thumbs, y'all. So one of the stories that I have tonight is inspired by none other than Five Nights at Freddy, since it just came out. And I let everybody see it on TikTok earlier today when I played it. So, yeah, one of these stories is inspired by that. Because I couldn't believe the lady went through. But anyway. Alrighty, guys. We're about to get ready to start this story time. So, the first story has Tasha, Tay-Tay, and Evelyn. Tasha, Tay-Tay, and Evelyn. Are you ladies in the building? Okay. Got here just in time. Tay-Tay. Hey, love, you about to miss your story. After the story, can I get an update on your neighbor kid the BEK tried to get or got? Yes, sincerely. So, basically, they needed an exorcism for Ray Ray, but that's what they was talking about the last time, put on the bed. But I told the family just recently, Ray Ray has been seen in other neighbors' yards just standing in their yards, not doing anything, just standing. And when they would go out there to try to get, he wouldn't be in the backyard no more. It even got as far as one of my neighbors thinking that he was in their backyard so much that she was trying to tell the family he was doing it. She went to go notify the family that he was standing in the backyard acting all weird and shit. And by the time the family came to the door to answer the door to find out what was going on, Ray Ray was in the house. Even though she seen Ray Ray in her backyard, he never came past them to go in the house. Nothing. Ray Ray was in the house, but she kept seeing Ray Ray in the backyard. It's crazy. I don't know. I just know I keep my doors locked because Ray Ray's on some other shit now. So yeah, I don't know what they family gonna do about it. I know the last time they was talking, they was like they probably needed like an exorcism or something because he was acting really, really fucking weird, like the sleepwalking and him popping up in our neighbors' yards and stuff, but he never leaves the house according to his aunt. They never see him leave the house. But according to my neighbor, his ass is standing in her backyard for like hours on end, not moving, not having to piss, not having to eat, nothing. He just standing in the fucking backyard. And he did it so much that she came out one night. She saw him standing in the backyard, like in the middle of the fucking night. She came out. She went to his aunt's house and knocked on the door to let them know, y'all need to come get Ray Ray out my backyard because he's acting weird. And when she knocked on the door to tell them what Ray Ray was doing, Ray Ray was actually in the damn house. They like Ray Ray in the house, but he was not. He never came past her. It's not. He had to come past her to get back in that damn house. He never came past her. But he was in the house and not in her backyard no more. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know what he got going on. Auntie YouTube wouldn't let me get on. What you? Oh damn, they wouldn't let you get on. How rude. Okay, Nakia, but I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, sincerely, it's getting a little crazy with him. Of course, my cameras catch children standing and shit, so I guess she's seeing it. So I'm not the only neighbor that's dealing with the Ray Ray crazy shit. Other neighbors are dealing with the Ray Ray crazy shit too. And Ray Ray, I don't know if he got a doppelganger or what, but his ass is showing up in places. And then when people go to tell on his ass, he's not there. He's in the bed. Like I don't know how they got that going on. I just know I keep my doors locked and I don't leave my fucking house after 6:30 because Ray Ray he be on some other shit and I don't want to be involved. So yeah, that's your update on Ray Ray and what he got going on. Hopefully they get an exorcism soon. Cause he's with his auntie now. I guess Mama them. I don't know what happened at Mama them house or what he did with Mama them, but Mama them sent his ass to auntie. So he been over here with auntie for like maybe a month, maybe almost 2 months now, and he's still doing the weird shit like in other neighbors' yards and people waking up and seeing his ass all in front of their house, and then when they go outside, he ain't there. It's just really fucking weird in my neighborhood right now with Ray Ray and everything that's going on. So yeah, I stay my ass in the house. Hey Shay. All right, guys. So I'm about to go ahead and tell y'all this story. So get your tips ready, cause Auntie is ready. Okay. Yeah, in the video. No, that's not Toots standing in the backyard. Not at all. Toots don't even like to go out the damn house that late. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this story time started. Y'all got your tip money ready. Everybody done thumbs up the live. Has everybody thumbs up the live? Hey, Reese Bug. Reese with a C. You gonna miss your story if your ass wasn't here either, girl. But I got your stories for y'all, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all the Five Nights at Freddy inspired story at the end. I'm gonna give y'all this first one off the rip, okay? So like I said, the first story has. I know. I'm finna be. Yeah, go ahead. Say excuses and all that good stuff. But here we go. Like to here we go. So like I said, the first one has Tasha, Tay Tay, and Evelyn. I see Tay Tay, I see Evelyn, I don't see Tasha. Hopefully she'll jump in a little later for the story. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell it and I like to hear here it goes. So Tasha, Tay Tay, and Evelyn are all sisters. When this happened, they are all grown. Thank you, Nakia, for closing the door. I greatly appreciate it. So they're all grown at the time when this situation happens, okay? They all got their own spots, their own houses, they doing their own little thing. Their parents passed away about 8 months ago in a car accident, but they lost both their parents, their mom and their dad, and they lost the parents. So it came time for the funeral, and they were heartbroken when they got the phone call about what happened to their mom and dad. But of course, they were gonna attend the funeral and everything. So they came from out of town to attend the funeral for their mom and dad. And so while they was at the funeral, while they was out there waiting for the funeral to get started, and his lawyer walks up, and the lawyer says, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Mr. Jake. You know what I'm saying? I'm the attorney for your parents." And Tasha and Ellen and Tay Tay looking confused. They're like, "What the fuck? Our parents can hurt you? Like, what are you talking about?" And he like, "Yeah, I'm their attorney. I would like it if you ladies could come down to my office later on so I can go ahead and read the will." Tay Tay, Tasha, and Evan looked at each other like, "What the fuck did mom and dad have to leave behind? Like, they ain't have shit." So they're like, "Really? A will? They really have a will?" And he like, "Yeah, I want you guys to come to my office later today so I can read the will to you guys and go ahead and make your mom and dad wishes." Just want to make sure my Wi-Fi and everything acting right. Make sure they breaking up. Good. Are y'all good now? Everybody good now? Can y'all see it ain't breaking up or nothing? It's still freezing? Is it still freezing now? Because I just turned the Wi-Fi on, so everything should be working appropriately. No, it wasn't just you. I turned my Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I keep freezing. How am I freezing? Oh, it's better now? Okay. Okay. Just wanted to be sure I wasn't freezing. Okay. So, like I said, the lawyer tell them to come down there. Your mom and dad got something that they left y'all in the will. And he walks off. Him and the auntie walks off. Now, Tasha looking at Tay Tay and Evelyn like, what the fuck could mom and dad have in a damn will? Like, they was broke as shit. Tay Tay like, I can recall mama asking me for $20 like the last time I talked to her. What the fuck they got to leave in a will? Evelyn like, I don't fucking know. Maybe it's dad old ass car. What? That old ass piece of shit? Tasha like, I don't want that fucking car. Tay Tay like, y'all can split that shit because I don't want it. So they laugh about it, but they go on to the funeral and everything. So after the funeral over with, Tay Tay and Evelyn jumps in the car with Tasha so they can drive over to the lawyer's office. So when they get to the lawyer's office and everything, they get in there and sit down. They notice they auntie in there. So instantly, Tasha like, why the fuck is she here? And the attorney walks in the room and he like, cause I asked her here. Evelyn like, why? And he was like, because your parents left her something in the will too. Tay Tay like, whatever, okay. So the attorney sits down and he begins the will. He starts off, he say, to my sister, I leave my vintage car. Instantly, Tay Tay, Evelyn, and Tasha bust out laughing. Tay Tay said, no, he did not call that shit vintage. Tasha said, that busted ass shit, is he for real? Evelyn like, fuck that, call it what it is. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. Point blank, period. The auntie looks over at them and she looks back at the attorney. She's like, is that it? Are you serious? Is that it? And he like, yeah, that's it. So she get pissed off. She jumps up and storm out. Evelyn them is in stitches laughing at her ass. That what your bald head ass get. You thought you was gonna come in here and collect off our parent. They were laughing like hell. That old ass car. You can't even roll the fucking window down on that car. They left her that piece of shit. They was all laughing about it. When she stormed out and everything, they were like, okay, well, we'll talk to you later. He like, where y'all going? I got, y'all got a little something too. Again, they all look at each other. Fuck. Evelyn look at the attorney, look, not to disrespect the dead or anything, my parents was broke as fuck. They didn't have nothing to leave behind. Like, absolutely a goddamn, they probably left us some bills, some mortgages to pay. Like, they ain't leave shit. Like, sir, my parents even rented the house that they were staying in when they died. Like, they have nothing else to fucking leave behind. Like, I'm sorry. And he like, no, they do. Like, have a seat. The fuck is he talking about? So all three of them sit back down and he goes, to my daughters, we leave the house. Evelyn said, what goddamn house? I just told you they rented the house that they were living in before they died. The attorney like, I don't know, here's the address. And he calls out an address ain't none of them ever heard of before. So Tasha look at Tay Tay and Evelyn like, where this fucking house come from? Evelyn like, I don't know, I ain't never heard about no other house. Have you ever heard about another house? Tay Tay like, hell no, miss me with all that. All this shit is brand new to me. I ain't heard none of this. Like, what damn house? So he get him the address of the house and he says, your father said that the house has been in the family for decades. And when you go, don't go alone. So Tasha looked at the attorney. She like, the fuck does that mean? He like, I don't know. Shit, that's what your dad said. I don't know what it mean. I assumed y'all knew because he put it in here. I don't know what the fuck that mean. You know what that mean, Evelyn? Evelyn like, hell no. Tay, I told y'all, miss me with that shit. I don't know none of this. This is all brand new to me. I don't know nothing about it. All right, fine. So the next day, they decide they're going to get up and go check out the house, see what they got. So the next day, they get up, leave their hotel rooms, and they go over to this house. This house is on a dead-end fucking street. It looked like maybe two houses on this fucking street. It's just like an empty-ass street. So they pull onto the street, and it's like, bitch, I feel like we going to get mugged riding down the damn street. Tasha like, no, let's just go see. So they get to the end of this dead-ass road, this dead-end road, and there's the house. It looks damn near condemned. I'm talking about overgrown trees and bushes and grass. It just looked bad. You know what I'm saying? So when they pull up to the house, Tasha like, what the fuck is this? Evelyn like, another bullshit ass piece of shit. Tay, yeah, I'm good. Nope, I'm not going in that bullshit. That shit look condemned. It like if you walk in there, the termites are gonna eat your ass up. I'm not going in that dangerous ass house. You crazy? Tasha like, fine, stay your ass in the car. Me and Evelyn to go. Okay, cool. I sit my ass in the car. So Evelyn and Tasha goes and fight through the fucking field of grass and trees and all this overgrown bush and shit, and they get to the front door. They unlock the front door and they go in, and it's a big fucking house. It's just like overgrown and shit, but it's a big, nice fucking house. So when they go in, instantly they separate. Tasha go one way, Evelyn go the other way. So Evelyn goes into the kitchen and she looking around the kitchen area and she goes to the kitchen window to see how big the backyard is. While she's looking through the kitchen window, she happens to catch a reflection of herself in the window. But when she looks at the reflection, it is the biggest motherfucking man you've ever seen in your life standing over her left shoulder. She see this shit in the mirror and spin around and it's nobody there. She walking through the kitchen, open up the pantry to see if somebody hide. She sees nobody there. She's walking around trying to find out who the fuck this is. While she's doing that, Tasha's upstairs checking out the bedrooms and stuff. She looking through all the rooms. Okay, nice size room. She get to the second room. She open the door. As she's about to walk in, her ass is pushed from the back violently as hell. So violently, that bitch looked like she was playing baseball and was coming in for home base. She slid on her stomach all the way across the goddamn room and hit the wall. Boom. When she hit the wall, she instantly jumped up, squared up. Evan, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You put your... And she looks around and nobody's there. She like, the fuck? She checked the clock. Nobody's there. She screams out, Evelyn, if you push me again, I'm gonna beat your ass. Evelyn's still downstairs looking for this goddamn man. She ain't heard shit that Tasha had to say. So she's still downstairs looking for this dude. She comes out of the kitchen into the living room area and she sees Tay-Tay standing in the middle of the fucking living room with her back turned to her. She like, bitch, I thought you said you was staying in the car. Tay-Tay didn't respond. She just kept standing there. Evelyn like, did you see the dude that just came out the kitchen? Tay-Tay still don't respond. She just keep her back turned to Evelyn. Evelyn like, why the fuck is you playing? So Evelyn storm over there where she at and she grabs Tay-Tay by the shoulder. She like, did you fucking hear me? And Tay-Tay spins around and her eyes are completely black. Both eyes are solid black and she has blood streaming down her fucking face. She looks at Evelyn. Evelyn's so scared. Evelyn jumps back. She falls to the goddamn ground, jumping back, looking at Tay-Tay like, what the fuck? Tay-Tay looks at Evelyn like she looks down in the area where Evelyn is, and she stares at Evelyn's about to piss on herself. She looks at Evelyn. She said, I will break your fucking neck. Evelyn screams out, Tasha! She jumps her ass up off the motherfucking floor and she hauls ass up the steps as fast as she can. Tasha! Tasha! Tasha don't know what the fuck going on, so Tasha come running out the room she in and she sees Evelyn hauling ass coming towards her like fast as fuck. And then she see Tay-Tay coming, but Tay-Tay look like she's floating. It's like her feet ain't even on the damn floor, but she's fast as shit. She coming right behind Evelyn. But she ain't running. Her feet are literally like dragging on the fucking floor. Like she's not doing this shit at all. Eyes black, face is covered in blood. She come flying toward Tasha. Tasha like, what the fuck is going on, Evelyn? Evelyn like, help me! She just run behind Tasha. And then here comes Tay-Tay flying towards Tasha. Tasha had to do it. She had to go to work. Bat! Knocked Tay-Tay ass the fuck out of the sky. She stopped floating and everything. She slammed straight to the floor. Boom! On her back. I'm talking about put Tay-Tay ass to sleep. Put her ass to sleep. Bow! Tay-Tay ass hit the floor. When she hit the floor, all the lights in the all the doors and the windows in the fucking house start to slam. Boom! 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 Loud as shit. Boom! Boom! Tasha like grab her. They just grab Tay-Tay ass and haul ass down the motherfucking stairs. They run out the building, throw Tay-Tay ass in the car, stand on the outside of the car, smoke a blunt, wait on her ass to wake up. Tasha like, she get up on that dumb shit again. Hold my earrings. I'ma fuck her up. So they standing out there waiting on Tay-Tay ass to wake up. Tay-Tay finally wakes up. She don't know what the fuck is going on. She like, y'all, like, why do my fucking head hurt so bad? Bitch, I had to put you to sleep. What the fuck? You put your hands on me? Bitch, you was trying to eat us or something. I don't know what the fuck you were doing, but you wasn't gonna bite me, bitch. I punched your ass right off in the face. It may swell up right now. Know that I didn't do it to hurt you. I just tried to stop you, but it was a reflex. It was just that quick. I didn't know. And Tay-Tay like, bitch, you really hit me in my motherfucking face like that. Yes! I mean, what was I supposed to do? Let you fucking eat us? Bitch, your eyes was black. You had blood all on your fucking face. And Tay-Tay like, what are you talking about? I was sitting in the car the whole goddamn time. You walked out here in the car and punched me in the face. No, bitch. You floated in the goddamn house. You came flying up the goddamn stairs. And you looked like you wanted to eat us. So I knocked you the fuck out. What the fuck? They pulled a mirror down. Tay-Tay looks at herself. Where the fuck all this blood come from? I told you, bitch. You came in the house looking like that and we beat the fuck out of you. I'm sorry. We still love you. We still sisters. But I couldn't let you bite me, bitch. I don't know where your mouth been. I couldn't let you bite me, so I put you to fucking sleep. But you okay now, right? She like sitting there looking at Tasha and like, really? Really, bitch? Do I look like I feel better? No, I don't fucking feel better. Let's just get me back to the fucking hotel. Tasha like, all right. Her Evelyn get in the car. They looking at Tay Tay ass. Evan like, Tay Tay. Tay Tay turn around. She did that bitch just like this. Let me see your fucking eye. The hell? She like, get the fuck off me, bitch. It's already swole. Nah, I just want to make sure you left that shit, whatever the fuck was in you, in there, because we don't need to bring it with us. With you like, you left it right. She like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Like, just leave me alone. My fucking head hurt. My eyes swelling up. Like, just take me back to my goddamn hotel room. And that's exactly what they did. They took her ass back to the hotel. All three of them went back to the hotel. And they discussed what happened in the motherfucking house. And they came to the rational decision to sell the fucking house. Even though Dad said this house been in the fucking family for decades, and it's a reason it's been in this goddamn family for decades. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. We selling this bitch. They ended up selling the house to a company that was already trying to buy the house, had been trying to buy the house for a couple of years, but couldn't reach anybody, I guess. So they had been trying to get the house. So when they found out that shit, they reached out to the company like, yes, y'all can get the house. We willing to sell it. Y'all can get it. They sold the house to this company, and they came out pretty decent for all three of them. They split it, came out pretty decent. But when the company decided to, go over and knock the house down and do what the fuck they wanted to do, as they was doing all this excavating around this property, they ended up finding a body of two women on this property. When they found the body, of course, they reached out to Tay Tay and they're like, did y'all know? Hell no, we ain't know. We just got the house and through the wheel. So Tasha, after hearing all this shit, Tasha and Tay Tay and Evelyn started investigating, trying to figure out who the fuck was these two women, what the hell was so important about the house, all this shit that was going on. They ended up speaking to a great uncle on their dad's side. And the great uncle, they told the great uncle that they was the one that got the house. And instantly his eyes got big as shit, like, your dad left y'all that fucking house? Yeah, why? He was like, I can't believe your dad left y'all that fucking house. Like, why didn't he just... And they like, what's wrong with the house? He says, apparently, the great uncle, the dad's great uncle, like his uncle, whatever. The dad great uncle, back in the day, had that house. It was his house. What happened?
He broke out.
How?
I don't know. I don't get it. All I heard was paws on the floor. Bam, come here.
That's creepy as fuck. How the fuck did he get out?
I wasn't even by his cage.
Who the hell opened it? Okay, see, this creepy shit finna start up that cup. I don't like that. And Tank like, why the fuck they didn't let me out? Shit, they let him out, ain't let me out. Oh my goodness, let me finish the story right quick. Okay, so the uncle said that the great uncle used to live in that house. He didn't like women at all. He was very abusive towards women. He had two women that he were dating in the past that just went missing. You know what I'm saying? And he was questioned because he was the last one to be seen with these women, and he stuck to his story that, he didn't, I don't know where they are. I haven't seen them. You know what I'm saying? But after he did what he did in that house, shit started going real strange in that motherfucking house. And then all of a sudden, when a relative went over to the house to see how great uncle was doing, his ass was gone. He was classified as missing. Last place he was in that fucking house. But when they went over there, wasn't nothing out of place. He was just gone. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was just gone. So the family has always kept the house in the family, I guess, for fear of somebody finding out what the uncle did and coming back and do some shit. So they never did let the house go anywhere. But when Tasha and them let the house go and these folks started digging, and they found the two bodies of these two women that was missing from back in the day that he had been fucking with. So apparently he murdered these two women, buried their body on the motherfucking property, told the police he didn't know who the fuck they were, hadn't seen them, and then a few days after this shit happened, he goes missing. He goes missing. Wallet was still there, car keys were still there, everything he would have needed to disappear if he was a murder suspect, he left at the house. He didn't take it with him. They don't know where he is. The family filed a missing person report. Never seen Great Unc again. Don't know if the two women spirits did something to him. Nobody knows. But they kept the house in the family just in case Great Unc showed up or, to keep the police off they ass or whatever. So, yeah, these two bodies were discovered. Kind of find out during the dental records and everything. Kind of find out these were the two women that the police was investigating back in the day when Great Unc was out doing his fucking thing. And yeah, they ended up calling the authorities, and the police, came out, got the bodies, reported to the family and everything. When they reached out to Tasha and them about the house, about the bodies in the house and everything, Tasha and them told them, we never knew about the house. Like, I never knew about this fucking house. I only found out about this house at the funeral when they read the will and gave us the address. Like, we've never known about this fucking house. Like, nobody. And the police, looking at the house and the way everything was, and they knew, like, nobody had been in the house in decades. So clearly, these girls who about 25, 30 years old definitely didn't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't have done it. If they did it, they were babies when they fucking did it. So the police just, let them go, you know what I'm saying, because they had nothing to do with that shit. But they did notify the parents that the girls were found. The parents finally had a chance to do a burial for these two girls. And, they pretty much left it at that, because great uncle is still missing to this day. He's still classified as missing to this day. Nobody seen him. Nobody found him. He's still classified as missing to this day. He'll probably be like 60, 70, 80 fucking years old, but he's still classified as missing to this day. So, that was you guys' first story. Tay, Tasha, and Evelyn, I hope you ladies enjoyed it. Go over and tip your auntie. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here for the surprise second story that I have for y'all tonight. Now, the creepiness that just went on in my house. Let me tell y'all what's going on. Now, my daughter, my oldest baby, she in the living room watching Five Nights at Freddy. She got all the lights out. Y'all know it's dark outside, so she got all the lights out. Bam and Tank is in their cage because they been running around stealing food off people's plates, so now they on punishment, and both of them is in their cage. Now, mind you, we locked Tank and Bam both in their cage before she started her movie. So they been sitting in the cage chilling this whole time. She in there watching the movie. I'm in here doing story time, and Bam gets out of his cage. Some way.
He kicked the door open.
Like some type of way, Bam gets out of the cage. Now y'all know how dog cages are. They have a little thing that go across it to lock. Both of them was locked, the top and the bottom. Yet some type of way, Bam cage door was wide open, and he walked right out. He was standing next to my daughter like, what we looking at? And she like, Mama, did you open the cage? I ain't fucking moved. I've been right here 28 minutes and 52 seconds. I ain't touched shit.
Man, I'm live.
Yeah. Brother man is hanging out. Who let you out, Bam? Who let you out? Tell me who let you out. Who opened the cage for you?
Was it your spirit?
Who opened the cage for you?
Because if it is, she got jokes. Come on.
Who opened the cage for you, boy?
How you get out?
He ain't snitching. So you can let him out that time. Big old butt. So spoiled. Yeah, that is creepy, because I was just sitting here like, I ain't opening the damn door for Bam. She like, you ain't let him out? No, I didn't let him out. She like, who let him out then? Tank still locked up.
Tank and the man.
Tank pissed off that his cage didn't get unlocked. He like, who the fuck? Why they ain't unlocking my shit? Go check on your baby. Alrighty, have you guys went over and tipped your auntie? We'll be starting story time in 3 minutes. Go over and tip your auntie. Cause if you don't get tips, if you don't tip your auntie, we won't have no story time on Tuesday. I won't have enough people to do it. Yes, double check, quadruple check that shit.
And this was still locked.
The bottom was still locked.
Oh, wow.
How the fuck did the door open then if the bottom was still locked like that?
I think he squeezed through that top.
That's some creepy shit. Leave my door open. I want to be able to watch his ass. That's creepy. And then you don't even want to tell nobody who the fuck opened the door for you.
I'm disturbed.
Girl, his eyes creepy as hell too. Right?
I'm disturbed. Something wrong.
I'm telling you, honey, thank you. Something ain't right. Go get me Tank. He get on my nerve. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna start this story in 2 minutes. So get everything you need. Don't forget to thumbs up the live and go over and tip your auntie. Tank, who let Bam out? Who let the dog out?
How he get out? You can tell us. We'll let you out.
I only have Evelyn and, or let me see. I only have Miss D. Miss D is the only tip that I have for tonight. So, yeah, don't look like we don't have no story time on Tuesday. Hey there, Mama Tanky Butt. Hey there, Mama Tanky Butt.
Yeah, he gaining some weight.
Hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Good. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey, hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Hey there, Mama Tanky. Well, thank you, Evelyn. I greatly appreciate it. You know, I appreciate any tips that I get.
Say hey to the
Say
family.
hey to the family. Say hey, Tanky. Say hey to the family. Say hey to the family, Tanky. Say, say hey to the family. Tanky, say hey. Say hey. Oh, the mama baby. Say hey. Honey, you a mess.
Now you know you ain't camera shy.
No, you
You
ain't
be
camera
walking
shy.
all over the
Mwah.
phone.
Mwah. 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 Okay.
We got creepy dogs on here.
Somebody had seen it yesterday. Kanan said they saw it. I guess Kanan can put it in the chat um on where you can see the feet in Lake Lanier, because it was somebody else that came in and put it in the right tips. I ain't got no tips. I ain't got but thank you, Shay. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Trucker. Okay. Alrighty. So we're about to get ready to start the last story of the night. The last story of the night is a Five Nights at Freddy inspired story that has Reese and Ryan in it. Reese and Ryan, are you guys here? Come on down for your super creepy story. Yeah, somebody else put in the chat yesterday. Y'all go over and tip y'all auntie. Come on now, your auntie trying to drink tonight. I want to get me some alcohol. Because I want to drink tonight. Y'all help y'all auntie turn up for the Friday. Thank you, Tabitha. Reese with a C. Are you still here? Reese with a C is in the building. Yes, Ty. Come on, give me some tips. Tips. Ryan. Wait, who just tipped on Cash App? Okay, so it was Trucker tip 5 and Shay tip 5 and then Miss D. So those are the ones that I have. Trucker, Shay, 5 and 5, and then Miss D. Okay. No, man. Where you been? Oh, my goodness. Where you been? You just fell off the fucking face of the earth, and we just had to deal with it, huh? Mm, okay. How your 5 Nights at Freddy live going?
Yeah, it was gone till I ended it.
You ended it? Why? Because of them. How many people you had?
78.
Okay.
That's a different app though, so they have to find you, and some people send it to them.
Right.
Yeah, but
Okay, well, I mean, go ahead and jump in the shower.
My kids do
It's okay, no man. You've been trying to work on your channel. Okay, well, go ahead and send me your channel information. I'll go right on over and follow, boo boo. You follow me, I follow you. It was a rough one at the schoolhouse this week. We were playing the Lakeland Nigga. Yeah, it was a rough one. A rough one. Um, he showed like, cause your dad don't even use them kind. You can take it. Are we playing the Lake Lanier game? Sure. You can take shots. Huh?
I'm just cut the TV off in there and leave it open so you can see this creep right here that he
Okay.
sticking out his cage.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. We're about to get ready to turn up for the last story of the night. So go over and tip your auntie, because a bitch working hard for the money for y'all to not to be tipping me. Okay? Reese with a C, I hope you like your story. The Lake Lanier word of the night is suddenly. So whenever you hear me say suddenly, You take a shot. That's how we playing the game tonight. So the word for the night is suddenly, and you take shots every time you hear the word suddenly, okay? Tootsie's gone over her bestie house for the weekend. She's not here.
Y'all just give DJ.
Y'all just got DJ. I'm telling you, that 1800 silver girl. Woo, that should be so good. Okay. Right, pour everybody a damn shot, Tabitha. You riding out drinking and shit. Pour all us a shot. We want shot. Who all want a shot? Raise your hand if you want a shot. Tabitha, pouring them up. Put a thumb in the chat if you want a shot. Tabitha, pouring them up. Anybody that need a shot, put a thumb in the chat so she can go ahead and pour your shot up for you. Yeah, you just gotta keep to it. Just right there. Kay want a shot, Tabitha. I want a shot too. So yeah, you go ahead and start bartending, and we gonna go ahead and get this story time started, okay? So the last story of the night, little Tay like me, okay? Look at all those folk that want shots, girl. You finna be pouring your arm off. Go ahead and get the pouring though. Okay, might well finish that little shot me up. Go ahead and pour it on out, Tabitha. Everybody wait no shots. Shot o'clock, okay? All right, guys. So. Nikhil, what you mean how you play? I just told you how you play. So it's like whenever I say the word suddenly, you take a shot. Everybody that's taking shots, everybody that got shots, take shots when I say suddenly. If you got wine, take a sip of your wine. If you got liquor, throw that shot back, okay? But this how we finna run it. Y'all ready? Go on over and tip your auntie now. Go on over and tip your auntie now. We won't be having story time Tuesday if I don't get the tips. Now come on, y'all. All right, so Reese and Ryan, this is you ladies' story. I hope you like it. Like to hear it. Here it goes. Now, Reese and Ryan work for, I don't want to be sued, so I'm just going to say a kid restaurant. And I'm going to let your mind go from there. Yeah, so Ryan and Reese work for a kid restaurant that had performing animatronics. Now, this was back in the day, before anything really creepy ever kicked off with these types of shits. So, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. So, like I said, they worked at a kid restaurant that had performing animatronics. And one night in October, not McDonald's, one night in October, Reese and Ryan was closing up for the night, as they so often did, and they never had issues. They did it all the time. So, they was closing up, you know, one night all by themselves. It was just them two. So Reese was cleaning off like the games and turning off all the animatronics and stuff, like, you know, wiping down games from sticky fingerprints and kids. Just, you know what I'm saying? So she was wiping all that shit down. And Reese was cleaning off the games and turning them off and everything. And Ryan was sweeping and gathering all the trash from in the building so it could go out. Now, when Reese was done, she turned off everything. All the little pinball games, all the little arcade games, all the animatronics. She turned all that shit off. And then she went over to the register to start doing her thing on the register. Now, while she's over there doing her thing on the register and Ryan is sweeping up the floor and gathering this trash, all of a sudden they hear one of these animatronics giggle loud as shit over the building. It scares the fuck out of both of them. Ryan look at Reese like, what the hell was that? Reese like, I don't know. Ryan was like, I thought you turned all them things off. Reese said, I did turn all them things off. What are you talking about? I don't know what the hell is going on. And again, they hear the loud giggle echo over the building. This time, Reese run over by Ryan like, okay, so I know I turned everything off. Do you think somebody could have broke in or something? So, thinking somebody might have broke in, Ryan goes behind the counter. She gets the baseball bat that's back there, and she starts to walk down towards the... Thank you, babe. She starts to walk down to where she hear the giggling coming from. Now, while she's doing that, all of a sudden, you hear the giggle again, and then all the lights go out in the building. Reese grabbed Ryan's arm. Oh, my God, girl. Somebody done broke in. So, Ryan tell her, look, go get your phone and call the police. So Reese like, okay, and she runs off. You know, it's dark in the building, but she knew her phone was in the kitchen. So she runs off and she goes into the kitchen and she grabs her phone. While she's doing that, Ryan is going towards the back where she hear the giggling and shit coming from. Plus the light switch is back that'll turn all the lights back on. So she going on towards the back and she got the bat in her hand. She's going through this dark ass hallway towards the back, and Reese is in the kitchen getting her phone so she can call the police. Time Reese picks her phone up, something grabs her ankles and snatches her. She lands on her stomach. Boom. And then this shit drags her through this dark ass kitchen, out of the kitchen, through the damn building, over by the ball pit, and just let her go. So she's screaming the whole time she's being drugged. And then they let her go by the ball pit. Now, Ryan in the back, she hears her screaming. So she turns around to come back to help Reese. But as she get ready to come back and help Reese, suddenly something grabs her by her shirt in the back. She freaks the fuck out. She just starts swinging the bat behind her, but she not hitting shit, but she's being choked because her shirt is steady being pulled back. So she's swinging the bat behind her, but she's not hitting nobody. Finally, Ryan was like, fuck it, this shirt is not that important. She came up out the shirt. She just took the goddamn shirt off, snatched herself out of that shirt, and took off running with the goddamn belt back to the front. When she gets to the front, Reese and her phone is out. Reese's out on the goddamn ground. Her phone is right there. Ryan comes over. She's trying to shake Reese. Reese. She hears the giggle again. She turns around and look back, and one of the animatronics is standing in the middle of the fucking room. It's just standing there. Ryan like, where the fuck did that come from? Reese, get up. Reese, get up. And finally, Reese like wakes up, but she like, get off me. And Ryan like, it's me. Chill out. It's me. And then they hear the animatronic like move. And both of them is like, so Ryan looks back over at the animatronic and it's just there. And Reese is like, something grabbed me and pulled me in here, and I don't know what's going on. Like, we need to get out of here. She about to cry. Like, we need to get out of here. Like, where's my phone? And Ryan was like, the phone. So she picks up the phone. She dials 911. They answer the phone. She like, I think somebody has broken into the store that I'm at. And she gives them the address and everything. And the operator's like, what's going on? And she was like, somebody, and suddenly the phone just drops out. Ryan is out for the count. Somebody knocked Ryan the fuck out because she just goes down. When she wakes up, she's being drugged. She's on her back. She has one leg up in the air and she's being drugged. But she's like dizzy, so she's going in and out. And then all of a sudden she hear, freeze! So this like really like make her wake up like, the fuck? So she open her eyes and she look up. She look over and she see Reese laying on the ground just like she is with one leg in the fucking air, and she looks up. And this animatronic that was in the middle of the fucking room has each one of them by a leg and is just standing there. Right by the woods, like right by the wood line. Like he's gonna drag their ass right into the goddamn woods. So they are laying on their back. This shit got both of their legs in each hand. And the police is like, got the guns on the thing, like, freeze, get out of the suit right now. And you know, Ryan them snatches away. Like, they get up, snatch away from the shit, and they just standing there looking at this creepy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And the police is like, back up. And like 5 or 6 police, they got their gun around this damn animatronic, and they like, get out of the suit. Whoever you are, get out of the suit right now. But the animatronic ain't moving. It ain't moving at all. And the police are getting closer with the guns. Get out right now. Come out of the suit or we gonna shoot you. Animatronic still didn't move. So the police get close to it. They get in the face doing all this. That shit didn't move. One of the cops snatch open the chest part, and why this animatronic does not even have the fucking components to even work. It don't even have the shit on the inside to make it move. Like, it's broken. Like, it don't even fucking work. It don't have none of the shit on the inside to make it move. No batteries, no electricity, nothing. Ain't none of that shit in there. But he's standing there, and the cops are like, what the fuck? Like, we saw this thing dragging y'all. Who was inside? And of course, Ryan and Reese are like, we don't fucking know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? The police are like, they know for a fact they saw this shit dragging them. Where did the man go that was on the inside? They never saw anybody jump out. But this fucking machine is basically a teddy bear. Like, it's just full with cotton. It's no motor, no wires, or nothing on the inside of this shit to explain why it was moving, walking, dragging, nothing. Cops was shook. What the fuck? Like, this ain't making no sense. So they decided to go inside the building to check out the building because Reese and Ryan told them what was going on. So they, the cops go in with the guns drawn to check the building. Lights are still out on the inside. Ryan tell them where the lights are in the back. You know what I'm saying? So the cops go in and do their thing. Ryan and Reese standing on the outside waiting on them to come out. Police comes out and they were like, we turned the lights on and everything. We don't see anybody in here, but can y'all come in and check and make sure nothing's missing? So Reese and Ryan walk in. The animatronic shit that brought them out still standing in the same fucking position. Still standing there. The other cops are just doing all this shit to it. It ain't moving. It's just still in the same fucking position. They try to figure out how the fuck was it moving if it ain't got batteries or wires or cords. They couldn't figure this shit out, but Ryan and Reese go on inside the building and they looking around and, a couple balls are out the ball pit and, a couple chairs are knocked over, but nothing really big. You know what I'm saying? They gave Ryan a blanket to throw over her because she just in her bra. She didn't even have a shirt on. But when they went to the back to turn the lights on and everything, the police told her to come back there. When she came back there, he was like, "Is this your shirt?" And she looked, and it's another animatronic that is like in pieces, like broken in pieces. But this shit had her shirt in its hand. Like, this shit is broken into pieces. The ass part of the damn animatronic is over there. The chest and arms and head and shit is over there. But this shit had Ryan's shirt in his hand as if it was the one to grab her. The shit had it in his hands. Ryan seen that and she was like, "That's my shirt." Like, somebody grabbed me when I was back here trying to turn the lights on and took my shirt. And the cop is like, "Well, you see where your shirt at, right?" She like, "That's impossible, cause that one is broken. That thing ain't worked in forever. We ain't even had this one up running in like months. It don't work." And the cop is like, "But that shit clearly got a tight grip on your shirt. Like, it was working." Nobody can understand that shit. How did it get her shirt? She was floored. She could not believe that shit. Reese couldn't believe that shit. They were so fucking scared by what happened. Cops all come in and check everything, and you know what I'm saying? Reese and Ryan call, they boss and let them know what all happened because boss had to come down there and talk to the police and everything. So, they let them know what all happened. And then the boss come down there and he's talking to the police. And the police are like, "So none of your animatronics work?" And he like, "Yeah, the ones that are on the stage, they work. But the rest of them are in the back. They don't work." So the cops is like, "So you mean to tell me that big one it don't work? You said it don't work, it don't move or nothing?" And he like, "No, they don't move." Ryan like, "Yes, they do." And the boss looking at her like, "Okay, you obviously had a traumatic night." "No, they don't work, officer." So the officer like, "Well, come tell me how this one got outside." And they go in the back, and why the fucking animatronic is gone. It's gone. All the other cops is like, "What the fuck? Where did it go?" Nobody seen this shit walk off. Nobody seen this shit move. The cops have no idea where this goddamn animatronic went. They checked the inside of the building. It wasn't on the inside of the building. They have no fucking idea where this animatronic went. And the cops are like, "How the fuck did it move? And it didn't even have wires or batteries. Like, how did that happen?" And, the boss is like, "Not, if it was in the back, then it didn't work. None of them work that's in the back." "Okay, so what about the one that's holding that shirt right there?" "Oh, that one definitely don't work. That is trash. That's garbage. We're going to send that to the trash." Ryan like, "That shit took my shirt." And the boss is like, "Right. Took your fucking shirt. Gotcha." And the police is like, "She not lying. When we came in here, that animatronic was holding her fucking shirt with a grip on it." And the boss is like, "So one of my animatronics done walked off, and what y'all telling me, one on them walked off and one on damn near put her in the chokehold. That what you saying?" And the cops is like, "I know how weird this shit sounds, but that's what we came into." Okay. Ryan looked at the manager. The manager looked at Ryan and Reese. He said, "That's a story y'all gonna stick with? Y'all sure y'all didn't have none of your little friends to come up here and do this shit? That's the story y'all really gonna stick with, that these fucking toys are walking around the building?" Ryan like, "I swear to God." Reese said, "I swear on my life, that's what happened." He said, "Well, I'm glad y'all swearing on God and swearing on your life, because your ass is fired around here. So tell God and all that life you swearing on to find your ass another job, because you ain't working here no more." Reese and Ryan said, "Gladly, motherfucker, we was quitting tonight anyway. I will never set foot back in this motherfucking building with these creepy ass animatronics." And the cops are all in the woods looking for the other one that they know couldn't possibly do this. But of course, the boss man is like, "Y'all stole my animatronic. It cost a lot of money. I need my animatronic back." And the cops are telling the motherfucker, "We left that shit in the back by the woods. We don't know where the hell it went." So they ended up quitting that night. They did. Reese and Ryan both quit that night. They didn't want to have nothing else to do with the motherfucking place. They felt like the manager may have had an idea of what was fucking going on in the building, but he was playing dumb and they didn't like that. It like he was playing on their intelligence. "So you mean to tell me these big ass toys just walked up?" Yes, that's what the fuck me and the cops are telling you, but you don't want to believe us. So, yeah, he didn't want to believe them. He fired the fuck out of Reese and Ryan, and told them not to bring their ass back on the property. Even had the police to trespass, they had told them they could not come back on the motherfucking property. And Ryan and Reese were like, "Gladly, bitch, we'll never come back on this motherfucking property." And they didn't go back on that motherfucking property. Fast forward 2 years later. 2 years later, because mind you, now after Reese and Ryan done got fired quick, this job, this company had this shit had a very high turnover rate. For some strange reason, they had a real high turnover rate. Nobody stayed for longer than a certain period of time. They just had a high turnover fucking rate. But 2 years after they decided to, get fired from running from these things and all this shit, the manager had to shut the place down. Apparently, he ended up shutting the place down for fear of being sued by a family of a kid who was coming up to the stage to see the little animatronics, do their little thing that they supposed to do. And he walked up on the stage when you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just stand out and watch them. He actually walked up on the stage and was touching the animatronics and shit, like touching their face to see if they were real and shit. And he stuck his hand in one of the animatronics' mouth and that shit clamped down like, huh, clamped down on this little boy's shit, and this little boy was screaming his head off. And they had to pry this fucking machine open to damn near get this baby fingers out the fucking mouth. And according to the manager, they're not supposed to do that. Like, the animatronics are not supposed to do that. The way they're made to look like they're singing, so their mouth are not supposed to actually clamp down on shit. It's supposed to be like, no, 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 no. Like, their mouth ain't actually supposed to close down. It's supposed to keep, no, 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 no. But when this boy put his fucking hand in this animatronic mouth, this shit, it came down, latched down on this baby motherfucking hands. He started screaming. Blood was going everywhere. The parents was trying to get the thing to let him go. The fucking animatronic wouldn't let him go. Even after being turned off, this shit still didn't let go of this fucking baby hand. They had to get a fucking crowbar, stick it inside the fucking animatronic side of the mouth, and put weight on that shit to pop the goddamn jaw on this thing to make it let the baby hand go. He ended up losing 2 fingers. The baby ended up losing 2 fingers behind this shit. And the family, they brought the biggest fucking lawsuit you ever seen in your life. They brought that shit up against him. He ended up shutting the place down. He basically went bankrupt. He was trying to, like, run from the lawsuit, but just because the place shut down on me, your ass can get sued. So he shut the place down, but his ass was still sued. They sued the pants off his ass. They sued the animatronics out that motherfucking building. Shut that place down. His ass went broke. He didn't want to goddamn help out. His ass went broke. Shut that shit down. And after all that shit went down, why Reese run across this motherfucker a year after that? And where was he? On the side of the road with a cup in his hand and a sign saying we'll work for food. Same man that fired me when I tried to tell your ass what was going on in that motherfucking place. Look at how the world works. Now your ass need me. Now you need something for me to survive now. No thank you. No thank you. So the family sued the fuck out of the place. And let's just say that wasn't the only restaurants like that. And after that happened with that baby, the other restaurants, corporate told the other restaurants they had to remove all animatronics from their stores. And once that happened, once they removed the animatronics, then people didn't really come no more, and shit just started losing money, and they eventually closed down every last one of these motherfucking kids' restaurants. Because of that whole first situation that went down. So yeah, it was like the domino effect. After that shit went down with Reese and Ryan them, that restaurant caught a whole lot of backlash and bullshit, and they eventually shut the motherfuckers down. So nobody, went to these restaurants no more. They shut them down. They closed them all. Shut up, Chastain. They closed them all, basically. So nobody had to deal with the whole little situation again. But the animatronic bullshit that kicked off is what started the whole little downfall of this restaurant chain. And yeah. And just to let you know, the animatronic that drug Reese and Ryan out, they never found it. They never found it. They never found it. It wasn't in the building. They never found it. So nobody know what happened to that animatronic. They never found it. Yet the shit didn't have the parts to even walk on its own, but it did. It didn't even have the parts to pull people, but it did. And now that shit has been missing since like the late 80s. This fucking animatronic just been missing since like the late 80s, and ain't nobody looking for it. Ain't nothing. Nobody know where it is. So be careful when y'all go to places like Chuck E. Cheese and, you know, places that got the animatronics and shit. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's showed y'all enough. But just to let y'all know, Reese and Ryan went through something along the same fucking lines of that animatronic shit. That little boy lost 2 fingers from an animatronic that wasn't even supposed to be able to do what the fuck it did to this little boy. Like, they're not supposed to be able to clamp down or bite or anything like that. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, and I've seen my nephew put his fucking hand in the little Chuck E. Cheese mouth, and that shit has never, like, gripped his fucking fingers. But in this restaurant, when that little boy put his fingers in that animatronic mouth, that shit bit down on that little boy like it knew exactly what the fuck it was doing. It took everybody, it took the managers and everybody to get a crowbar and force it into the side of this animatronic's face and pop his fucking jaw to get this little boy fingers out of his mouth, which the little boy ended up losing 2 fingers behind that shit. So yeah, they ended up shutting down them restaurants and everything, and that shit came to a close, and y'all didn't hear it no more. And all of a sudden it was Chuck E. Cheese. So yeah, So yeah, be careful with them little animatronic things, cause that shit is for real. That shit is crazy. Like, that shit is crazy. So yeah, they quit that night and they never went back to that restaurant ever again to work. And they shut the whole chain of those restaurants down because of the fucking animatronics. So yeah, I hope you guys take heed of the story, because you know Halloween coming up, people be on that fuck shit. You don't want to run up on an animatronic and somebody on some fuck shit to scare the hell out of you. So be cautious, be careful, watch out for this shit, pay attention to your surroundings, notice your environment, because a lot of shit that goes on, it happens right there in our face. We just don't pay no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So no more K, no more cash outs. Nobody cared enough to send Auntie no cash outs. Motherfuckers, I'm gonna send an animatronic to everybody. So yeah, they pretty much shut down all that shit, and Ryan and Reese never worked there again, much less now that they're grown, took their own fucking kids to a restaurant like that. They kids ain't even ever been to Chuck E. Cheese for fear of what happened at the last restaurant that they worked at. So yeah, they wasn't playing, they wasn't having it, not at all, not even a little bit. So that was you guys' last creepy but true horror story of the night. I will see you guys again. Well, I'll probably see y'all Thursday, I guess, because I ain't got enough people to make story time. Nobody want to tip your auntie, even though I work hard for the money. I sit in here and do this shit, but it's okay. I guess I will see you guys on Thursday for another creepy but true horror story. So thank you guys for joining me on Fuck It Friday to get these stories. Y'all know I love y'all to life. Y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. I'll catch you guys next week. Have a good night and enjoy your weekend. In the search bar, you know I can't post my link. Okay, let me write it down right quick. Echelon Gaming _007. Gotcha. So, yes, y'all enjoy your weekend. Get y'all some rest if you needed some rest. Get you some wood if you needed some wood. Thank you, Ashley. Get you some wet if you need you some wet, because we all know how we do. Yeah, I got you, Ashley. Thank you, Wasted Vajay. But y'all have a good weekend. Get some rest, get some wood, get some wet. Have fun, and I'll see you guys next week. I love y'all. Good night.